Well, hello YouTube. Here we are with a little bit of a vlog. With everything going on in my life, I have learned a few things. It's took a lot of trial and error, a lot of falling down, a lot of rough times, but I've come to the conclusion that morning routines are important. One thing I miss from what I've come to refer to as my old life is a routine. You know, when I was working, I would get up at 6 o'clock, walk the dog, make coffee, if I felt like eating, have breakfast, maybe watch 15-20 minutes of YouTube, edit up a video, depends on the morning, out the door, depends on the job, 7:30, 8 o'clock, 6 o'clock, whatever the job was, and do my daily routine. Have lunch, maybe stop by Horton's on the way home, or 2 or 3 times, come home, have supper, edit up some videos, spend time with the family, however the evening shook out, and try to catch a few hours of sleep and then repeat everything over again the next day. Since things changed like they did, all of those things from my old life, my old routine, changed. I no longer kept a daily schedule. I got up when I wanted to. I went to bed when I wanted to. When things got rough, I'd eat when I wanted to. Sometimes it wouldn't be that day. Sometimes it would be multiple times that day. The stability wasn't there. The peacefulness that I once had in my routine wasn't there. I was no longer sitting on the deck and absorbing the peacefulness of the morning like I once did. It was turning on the TV, sitting in front of watching YouTube or Netflix, or back whatever it was there a couple of years ago, flipping on the morning news and letting them drill into your brain every 15-20 minutes, whatever the big headline story, look at this over here now type of thing. And it was causing a lot of chaos and confusion in my life, and it kind of swirled as a whirlpool of confusion to what it is. I've come to realize that it is good for a person to keep a schedule, even though, like for me, I've got no full-time job to run off to like I used to. Getting up, having your morning coffee, when the weather's warm, sitting on the deck, absorbing the sun's rays, watching everybody else shuffle across the parking lot in a grumpy mood, heading out to work themselves. Once you're woke up and focused, decide on the direction of the day, whether you're going to edit up some videos, watch a little bit of YouTube, or take advantage of, the fact my leg still works, and get out there and go for a walk in the park. Even if it's only a 15-20 minute walk in the park. Enjoy what is right here in front of you, because you never know how long we have it for. You never know when things maybe took away or changed, where you only can go outside for between certain hours of the day, or whenever your carbon footprint has been lowered enough where they feel you're free enough to go. Making little changes in your life can, over time, give back in big ways. Keeping positive influences, whether that's people in your life, whether that's the media you consume, like books you read, videos you consume, people you're subscribed to on YouTube. If they've got their tinfoil hat too tight, then sometimes those ideas get in your brain and you start seeing things that aren't there. Or vice versa, if they've got on the other side of the scale, sometimes you start trying to change something or to fix something that doesn't need to be fixed or changed, or trying to help people that don't need to be helped. They don't want to be helped. They don't need someone to advocate for them because they can do that themselves. They just choose not to. Keeping a positive outlook even when things get dark, because it's part of life. Ups and downs happen. Things change in life. One time you think, hey, I'm going to go on a camping trip. You get everything packed, everything planned. You look out there and it rained. And you're like, well, no point in going if it rains. But you have to realize the rain doesn't last forever. The rain is only here for a few hours. And every storm will pass in time. You know, keeping your environment clean. Even though you don't have company, people don't come over, your dog doesn't care how clean the apartment is, as long as they got food in their dish and water, and you've walked them every few hours, everything is great. Cleaning up your dishes, mopping your floor. Go buy one of those stinky little air fresheners from the dollar store, making your home your place a home rather than just a landing pad for a year or two until you decide what you're going to do. Hanging up pictures or paintings that you've done. Give your walls color rather than that off-white color that all landlords seem to paint their walls. That can bring a positive outlook in your life. When things get rough, when things get overwhelming, if you don't have anybody to reach out to, like a family member or a friend, or if you don't trust counselors or psychiatrists or mental health professionals, stay off of social media. When you get posting things online, sometimes you type it or you say it the wrong way and then people take offense to it. I've never had this happen myself, but I see others experience something and then put it out there, and then people tend to pick on them or egg them on, or don't know why these people have to poke somebody who is already or could be potentially already on an edge, and just trying to get kicks out of it, trying to poke them over the edge. If things are overwhelming, whether it's light, sound, stimulation, find a quiet place, as they say, a safe place. But go in your bedroom, close the blinds, shut the lights off, put your phone on mute, and even if you just lay there for 15-20 minutes, decompressing from everything. Sometimes we all need a calm, quiet place just to hide away from everything that's going on in our lives and in our world. Realizing that people around you are sometimes in the same boat as you are, but on a different journey or different path in a different spot. Some of these people have reached out and they respond well to talking to strangers. And then other people don't. They don't talk to strangers because of past experiences. Some people, like I said, go on social media and start ranting about their landlord not coming to fix anything, but yet the landlord, it comes out in the end, the landlord's been calling them, and it turns out that they don't even have the correct number anymore because this person has changed their cell phone 5 times in the last month. So the landlord's not going to enter your apartment without permission because of past experiences from conflicts like this with issues like this. And then everything snowballs. Like I said, stay off of social media. One of the biggest things that I've come to realize in the last few years is there's nothing social about social media. You post your for sale stuff and somebody nitpicks it. You post a good deal on hamburger and then someone says that, you know, eating beef is murder, you know, or whatever, you know, not trying to stir nothing up here, but whatever. These are the kind of things that I've noticed. Or somebody says that the mushrooms growing in their backyard, the spores are affecting their brain, and hey, who am I to say that, you know, the spores aren't affecting their brain? But somebody else out there picks up on that and starts egging these people on, and you don't know the history of these people. You don't know where they've come from. You don't know how bad they were at one time mentally, and this actually could be one of the best they've ever been in years, or this could be one of the worst they've ever been. And if they had family that cared, somebody should go over there and check in on them just to make sure that they're okay, because from what they post, they're not okay, if you understand. I've experienced a lot of things over the last little while, and I know I've gotten a little bit off topic, but keeping a morning routine helps everything balance. And like I said, walks in the park, keeping positive influences, staying away from people that no longer bring joy to your life, breaking ties with people that at one time meant everything to you, but that they no longer have the time of day for you or want nothing to do with you anymore since they have made their choice and got their new life. Holding on to the past because the past made sense. Wanting everything to be the same, knowing you can fix the problems they're going through, but realizing that they don't want their problems fixed. They're happy where they are. Just a few little things that I had rattling around in my brain, thought I'd put them out there. It is what it is, and around we go. And as always, thanks for watching, comment, subscribe, and enjoy.